Hi guys, Mike Sperduti here, and it's starting to become a beautiful day here in Long Island. I am fired up. Let that sun come up, baby. And the reason that I'm fired up is because all of our businesses are growing, all of our customers' businesses are growing. Inside sales is just right now, we're in our prime in all of our markets, and it's just a lot of fun. When you're growing, it's just fun. Everybody's making money. We're changing lives with our customers. We're producing better patient outcomes. We're just creating value all around the world. So it's just a really, really fun time. When you're in the mode that I'm in right now, and hopefully you guys are in that mode, you're in a growth mode, or you're in a mode where you have to start growing. Obviously, one of the keys is bringing in sales rock stars, right? Folks that are going to come in and change the game. And you look at the quality of your sales force, and that'll tell you, whether you're growing or not. When you look at that quality, obviously you need the right people, you need the right process, sales process, and you need the right technology. So the first part and the most important part of growth is the people. And so we're all looking to hire rock stars. So let me just tell you what a rock star is to me, what I look to hire. And that is this: no matter what market I'm in, I have a competitive product. I have a competitive technology. And I need to go out into the marketplace and replace the incumbent, whoever that incumbent is, right? I need to go into these accounts where I have no relationship with as the company, and I have to now convince them to buy my medical device or technology. The easiest way to do that, assuming that I have a great innovation and I do bring tremendous value to the marketplace, is to leverage a rock star's relationship. You see, rock stars have really deep relationships with their customers. They're not like the other, I'm just going to use the word, it's a New York word, schlep, right? They're not like the other schleps in the office where they're one of 15 or 25 reps, like the cattle call, that are going in and out of the office, where that decision maker, that clinician, that doctor is not even paying attention to what it is that the rep is saying, right? They just go in, they go out, they go in, they go out. These rock stars have a personal relationship with the clinician or the business executive, and they're able to get their conscious attention, meaningful conversations. And so I want, number one, to hire people who have the relationships that I want. Now, obviously, there are non-competes. Obviously, you have to pay attention to all those things. But as long as my product or service doesn't compete with their existing product or service, I can still leverage that relationship. And so I've taken many businesses using this strategy where I've ID'd the rock star, the guy or gal that had the relationships in a certain geography, pulled them over from another company, plugged them in my product or service, and sales just light up. Again, why? Because you're leveraging the brand of the sales representative. And that's why, for you reps out there, you're building a personal brand, right? If you're in, the city of Houston or the city of New York, Baltimore, LA, it doesn't matter where you are, and you control the relationships within the decision-making community, a certain segment, whether it's cardiology or psychiatrists or the lab marketplace or the research lab marketplace. Doesn't matter. If you control and you have a lot of relationships, you're valuable there. Your net worth is equal to your network, and so you have a lot of advantages over everybody else, and you bring value. So those are the people I want to bring in, number one, that have the relationship, and I can scale really fast. The second component now is that in order to be a true rock star, and not just somebody with a book of business that I can leverage, is they need to go beyond that book. They need to go beyond those existing relationships and be able to translate and transfer what they know, transfer the relationships, transfer who they know, right? Get introductions and referrals, and ultimately be able to pivot beyond their base and broaden their base. Right? So they need to be great at cold calling, business development, message engineering, and closing new business. And so I look for people that have the relationships that I want and also the skill set, the professional sales skill set to go beyond that base. And when you find these rock stars, you do whatever it is. Just, and the bottom line is you gotta bring them over by offering them whatever it is that really motivates them. If it's a better technology because they want to represent cutting edge technology, that's what you got to bring to them. If it's that you bring a new product or service to the marketplace that's going to change lives because they want to be into something that is meaningful, then you have to meet that demand. Or in a lot of times it's money. They want to make more money, so you got to figure out a comp plan that pays them more than their existing job. Because you got to win the rock star over to you, right? It's like recruiting a professional athlete. And so we'll talk about those strategies later, but I think the purpose of this video is this. You want to grow, the single most important person or group that's going to help you do that is your sales team. Hire a bunch of rock stars, the people with the book and the people that have the skills to go beyond that book, and watch what happens. We'll talk to you soon.